Recently, Hoyoverse released the trailer of the Shades. Now, Shades are basically the envoys or emissaries of the heavenly principles who will govern the world of Tevat. Now, of the four Shades, we have Asmodee, who is basically the one we meet at the beginning of Traveler's story, who separates him from his sibling. Then we have Ishtaroth. Ishtaroth basically is the being that governs time. We saw her in the recent quest when we were talking to, well, our sibling, of course. And then we, of course, have Naberius. Now, Naberius is the shade of life. Now, she is currently fused with Daughter, one of the Hexen Circle. It's interesting. And then we have Ronova. Ronova is basically the shade of death. We see her in the Natlan quest as the ruler of death. Now, apart from that, we have some really interesting things going on. So it came to my attention when I was online that someone described them as the artifacts that we generally use. So, among those, the most interesting thing that I did find was that they described Naberius as the flower of life, Ronova as the plume of death, Ishtaroth as the sands of Eon, and then they described, well, Asmodee as the goblet of Enthymonium. Now, this raises the question, who's the circlet of Logos? Who do you think it could be? Well, personally, I think it might be Paimon because, well, for the heck of it, it's just a conspiracy in my opinion, or it might be true. There might be some truth to this. But that aside, recently I've also gotten the leak of the Nordkrai maps. So it's rather interesting. So Nordkrai is basically a little to the north of, well, Natlan, and it seems to be a little bit off in the middle. This is a very rough leak. I'm not sure of its authenticity yet, but it looks rather very interesting. So thank you. Do follow for more.